This is a car, and this is a West Coast Customs car. What started out as a one-man shop has grown into a worldwide empire. No matter how big we get, it's still all about the cars. We have the most skilled technicians and creative ideas. At West Coast Customs, we build the cars that people only dream about. I'm Ryan Friedlinghouse, and I'm inviting you inside West Coast Customs. So in the last few years, we've been doing a lot of work with the military, really a lot with the Marine Corps. And one of the most recent opportunities come in front of us is they want us to open a mini West Coast Customs store on Camp Pendleton. Which we went to Camp Pendleton a couple times. You know, we've seen the beaches, we filmed down there with the MARSOC guys. So when they came to us with this idea of the Marine Corps Exchange is going to be open, it's a brand new thing they've never done before, which is going to be a layout like a big box store almost, and they want us to put our brand in there. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how that'll work out for us. I'm really excited to get a tour of the Marine Corps Exchange and see all the product that's in here, and obviously see where West Coast Customs is going to be. How's it going?
Hello, I'm Chief Warrant Officer Anthony Cisneros.
Nice to meet you.
This is Master Gunner Sergeant Frank Olmos.
Nice to meet you.
On behalf of Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton and Marine Corps Community Services, I'd like to welcome you to the largest Marine Corps exchange on the West Coast.
This has been a long time in the making for us.
Awesome,
so
let's check it out.
We're excited. So I think one of the biggest challenges setting up the West Coast Customs on base is the military is very straight-laced. They have a certain way of doing things. And of course, West Coast Customs as a brand, we have a certain way of doing things. And it's a little bit more off the beaten path. It's a little bit more crazy. We have our own flavor to it. So I think having a shop on the base where these guys feel it's authentic, it's actually my guys, you know, down there working on their cars. You know, we're not going to try to get into crazy builds, but we're going to do the simple stuff like these guys like, is wheels and tires and stereo systems, a little bit of interior. I think it's going to help them a lot, and I think it's going to be a good morale booster also. So what we really need is a West Coast Customs sign right there.
Yes, of course. Marines every day wear the same uniform, and then we all look the same most of the time. But a way to customize their own vehicle, you know, that's an identity piece for them. So each of them has their own vehicle, their own flair. Here it is.
Wow, this is clean. It's like the cleanest shop I've ever gotten.
Is that right? That was the intent, because we want you to do your magic.
Hey, this place is nicer than my shop out here. This is good. This is perfect. The floor even matches. It matches my floor. Really, all we really need to do is grab some toolboxes, a lift, some tire machines, send the guys down here to paint it.
Put your stamp on it.
Yeah, put our stamp on it, put a sign out here. We'll be ready for business. The good news is the main part of the build-out is all done, so we've just really got to come in and add the West Coast Customs touches to it. So what's the catch?
Well, not only do you get these keys, we got a special mission for you. Okay. We need you to build a Chevy pickup truck for a service member to win during our grand opening.
Done. I knew there was a catch, though. I knew
Always is. I think Ryan's really excited. He's going to come in, add his flair, add his vibe, and then redo a vehicle that we have for our grand opening that a lucky service member will get. So we're excited about that.
All right, let's go. So my work's cut out for me. I got to get back to the shop, sit down with Jeff, design this truck, sit down with Scott and design the shop, and really send the crew out here and get going on it. I just got back from Camp Pendleton, had a great meeting. They want us to do a miniature West Coast Customs on the base, but on top of that, they want to give away a truck for the grand opening. So what I'm thinking is we'll go back a little bit to our roots, you know, kind of where we started with the mini trucks and the street truck style vehicles and do something more simple, clean. So when we first started in this business, almost 20 years ago now, we started with doing mini trucks and the lowered big full-size Chevys, and from wheels and tires to roll pans to grills, you know, more of the basic stuff. We'll call up our friends at GM, see if they can give us a Chevy 1500 extra cab maybe that we can lower down, put some wheels and tires on it, put a nice exhaust, put a roll pan on it, some mirrors, a grill, you know, more of the basic stuff like we used to do back in the days. And make this truck more part of the history of West Coast Customs and, you know, what we used to do. So now I got to get Jeff doing a rendering, and then once the rendering's done, get with Kenny and get the guys working on this build.
So we got some good news, and we got some bad news. The good news is, so this build's one of those builds. I mean, this is really taking me back in time. I mean, when I started my business, it was about mini trucks, it was about lowering and putting big speakers and doing what we did back in the days. So I want to take a little bit of that and put it into this truck. So we're going to give it like a sport truck feel. Our friends at Street Scene are going to give you everything you need. Okay. Bumpers, side skirts, roll pan. The only problem is he doesn't have side skirts for a four-door. You're going to have to cut and lengthen them. Oh, great.
So Ryan threw another big build at me. We're doing a Camp Pendleton truck, kind of the old school way, his way now. So our biggest thing is lowering the car. We got a lot of work to do with lowering. We got suspension going on it. We have snug top going on top of it. We have Linux bed liner. We have a whole interior that Ish is going to knock out for us. Kind of give it that West Coast feel. Right on.
Simple. Just put some guys on it. Let's get it done. We only have 5 days to get it done.
No, I was just going to ask. Same thing. Go figure.
That's the bad news. I was saving the bad news till the
something.
end. But I got you a red truck, so you don't have to go too crazy with it.
We're going to make it simple, but it's still going to have our style to it. And hopefully, when we give this thing away, we'll blow away one lucky Marine. For this build, we're going to go old school. We're going to start with a 2012 Chevy Silverado painted in Victory Red. We'll lower it down with 4-inch Beltec coilovers and helper bags for a smooth ride. While the MagnaFlow dual exhaust system will give it that boost of power. Then we'll add the Street Scenes body kit, complete with a hood, grille, front and rear bumpers, and side skirts to really give it that low-profile look. To finish the exterior, we'll paint the Chevy black SS-inspired graphic, we'll Linux the bed, and then cover it with a snug top tonneau cover. All this will sit on a set of 24-inch MHT wheels wrapped in General tires. The interior is going to be clean and simple. Roadwire custom black leather seats with the Marine logo embroidered in it. And of course, a pump and stereo with the brand new Pioneer head unit, all powered by Diamond Audio. But enough talk, it's time to do our duty and get this build on.
So me and Ryan went over the build. He showed me the rendering we had out. There's actually quite a bit of changes on the vehicle, but now it's time to get it torn apart and get started.
Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs.
We got a truck that we needed done real quick. Now it's time to get a Linux.
This seals out the bed 100%. It's a tough product all the way around.
The truck is here. We don't have a whole lot of time, so I got to get with Kenny and the guys, get this truck broken down, and get this build going. We have the truck fully broken down. We got to paint the roof black and get the bed off to Linux.
So I got a really good relationship with a girl, Teppy, that works at Linux corporate. We got a truck that we needed done real quick. Teppy always makes a phone call. We actually get the guys out here to actually come do the whole entire bed. So instead of us sending it out, the whole entire truck came here. Now it's time to get a Linux.
Well, Kenny called us up, asked us to come out and spray this truck for him today. But we have a product called Linux. It's a plural component, high-pressure polyurea. It comes out at about 2,500 PSI. So when we spray it on, it sticks. And when it sticks, it dries in about 5 to 10 seconds. Just basically bag the whole truck, scuff it up through the clear coat, do a chemical wipeout, blow it off, and start spraying. Well, this seals out the bed 100%. Nothing's gonna get underneath it, no corrosion. It's skid resistant, so it prevents load shift. Nothing's gonna slide around the back, bang up. It's a tough product all the way around. Which is gonna get an aliphatic plastic applied after, so it would never fade on the guy. Whoever lucky guy gets this truck, look brand new for life.
So where we're at right now is Linex came, they did the bed real quick for us. They always come and knock things out for us. The paint department already painted the roof. So the next step is get the body and the truck married back together so we can lay down the stripes on the side and get this thing finished. So on the truck build, we want to keep it simple. We want to make sure it represents West Coast Customs as a brand, but we want to include a lot of cool stuff on it. I mean, the truck came Victory Red, which is actually a really, really good color to start with, since the Marine logo has already got that red in it. So we're going to really make it a red and black theme. You know, we don't want to go too crazy. We want somebody that wins it to be able to use it every day, but actually have some of what we do the best here.
We got the seats out for the Silverado, so first things first, we got to break them down. Basically, we're gonna put red stitching. It's gonna be all black leather, red stitching. We just got the logos in, the United States Marine Corps logos. They came out really nice. These are gonna go one in each seat, roughly right around there. And we're gonna have, like I say, the red double stitching on it. Nothing too fancy, but something that looks clean and looks sporty to go with the outside of the truck. You know, make it look nice.
I really like the logo. You know, it got a lot of details. It looks really neat. It's a nice truck. It's a Chevy, heartbeat of America.
So Street Scene really came through again. Ryan called him the last minute, hey, we need a bunch of parts for his vehicle. So they came through and gave some bunch of different accessories for his vehicle that Ryan wanted. Now it's time to get out of the box and see what we got.
Kenny around. Hey.
What's happening?
How you doing, man?
Same old, same old?
Yeah.
Ready for the body kit?
Yeah, I want to see the Silverado.
It looks good.
Does it? Street Scene's a manufacturer of automotive accessories, all exterior styling products. We specialize in trucks. Street Scene builds grills, we build mirrors, full body styling components. We specialize in the Chevy Silverado. Ryan gave us a shout. He calls me often on some of these builds, and so we are always excited to be part of the process. And we were able to supply a bumper cover, a hood, side skirts, rear roll pans, and grills, lots of different products for this build. We're really excited to be part of this specific project, especially since it goes to the servicemen. Oh, that looks great. I love the black trim.
Nah, it totally pops.
This is the first time we're going to use one of our new Street Scene hoods. Ryan got the very first one we got off the production line, and so we're excited to see it along with our body kit. It should just look incredible.
Mike from Street Scene really came through for us on this build. Now all we got to do is prep it, get it in the booth, and spray it red. The truck's coming along great, but the next step is to really put our heads around this mini West Coast Customs. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. We're about to open this little mini shop on Camp Pendleton. We want to set it up so it feels like our shop.
I get to go do my art in a place that I never thought I would.
Just got back from Camp Pendleton, checked out the spot they gave us. It's pretty cool, it's a good size. I'm gonna call Scott and Touche up here so we can go over our plan. We're about to open this little mini shop on Camp Pendleton, but we want to set it up so it feels like our shop. The Marines, when they come in there, I want them to feel like they're here.
I'm really excited about it. It's kind of like a mini West Coast Customs down, and I've never painted at a military base before, so that's kind of trippy that they would even allow, you know, spray paint in there. I would think that would be illegal. I laid it all out. I'm thinking a giant American flag going down one of the walls, and I want to replace the stars with our West Coast crowns. Their Devil Dog, of course, which is their like logo type thing. I want to give them that. And then Dan, I want to let Dan do his magic on the eagle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a giant eagle on the corner overlooking the flag with the sky.
I mean, the whole thing about this is to keep it authentic to our shop.
Ryan always makes miracles happen, and again, I get to go do my art in a place that I never thought I would.
I don't know if we want to keep this first bay to, you know, set up for displays and stuff like that. Maybe bring a couple cars from the shop so people can see some of our work, you know, because those guys are going to love seeing some of the stuff we built. And then we should set up lifts, compressors, toolboxes, benches.
What I have to do is bring in all the equipment, all the functional part of the shop.
probably call BenPack, probably call, you know, all of our relationships and see what you can get.
Okay.
And then from there, let's put together a plan. We're not gonna try to get in over our head over there. We're gonna do simple stuff, wheels and tires, exhaust. All right, cool, let's do it.
This is absolutely huge for West Coast Customs. To give something back to the military, to join forces with them. I mean, Camp Pendleton is world-renowned. They put out great Marines, and they are a very class organization.
I'm really excited about going down there and to represent West Coast Customs as a crew, and I think they're gonna enjoy and like everything that we bring to the table down there.
So we're gonna just give it that touch. So when people walk in that shop, it's like walking in the shop here, and it's very authentic to our brand, and they're gonna know it's the real deal.
We're here at Camp Pendleton to put a mural on the new West Coast Custom shop that we have on their base. So on this wall, we've decided to lay out a giant American flag. Instead of the stars, we were gonna use the West Coast Custom crown, and then going through it, the West Coast Custom baseball logo.
One of the biggest things with Touche and I is I can give him the vision of what I want it to look like, and he'll go down there and just spray it on the wall, which is amazing. So when people walk in that shop, it's like walking in the shop here, and it's very authentic to our brand, and they're gonna know it's the real deal.
Let's go up. First, I'm gonna take the lift up there, and we're gonna go ahead and tape off the area where the American flag will be as far as the, you know, the stripes. After I lay the base coat down, after we lay down the backgrounds, then I'll come back with spray paint, and we're gonna come lay out all the technical art. This design that we're gonna lay here is gonna be clean, simple, but we'll still have our vibe here for sure.
Scott's on his way up to Camp Pendleton now to really lay out what's gonna go in there equipment-wise. So he called up our friends at BenPack. They're gonna send us down a lift. They're gonna send us down jacks, jack stand. Really the essentials of what we need for a basic shop that's gonna be doing basic work.
So BenPack arrived. They always bring us great stuff. They brought us a bunch of toolboxes, tool carts, a huge compressor, which is awesome.
I'm Jeff Kreitzer with BenPack. I'm the Senior VP of Sales. Well, what you set these guys up here at Camp Pendleton is car lifts, low-rise car lift, and a full-rise car lift for doing some of the detailing work, wheels and tires, or maybe some road effects. We also complement it with a bunch of Ranger shop equipment. We've been working together with West Coast Customs for a long time. When we got the call about this West Coast Customs project here at Camp Pendleton, we are eager to be a part of it. It's BenPack's way of saying thanks to all the hardworking men and women in our armed forces. I don't know what they couldn't be able to do here. You know, there's some big military vehicles, tanks and stuff they might not be able to work on, but pretty much if it rolls, they'll be able to work on it.
Daniel's on his way with the big rig, and he's gonna bring all the products, the wheels, tires, stereo equipment, all the fun stuff that we're gonna be offering to the Marines.
I'm Dan Quintana, primarily an oil painter, and today we will be painting a American Bald Eagle. It will kind of look over the American flag. We're going to definitely get into more detail in here as far as the pupil goes and such. We've got a lot of glare and stuff in there, a lot of detail we can get into, so the final product can come out as hyper-real as possible. We are painting with Montana paint. It is a spray can. This will be done in aerosol. It's going to take me possibly 30 hours to date.
Today we're on our second day of painting. We laid out most of the flag. My boy's almost probably about a little more than halfway done with the eagle. We sketched out our devil dog, and now I'm about to lay out the West Coast Custom baseball logo. I was picking out certain things that was, you know, that represents Marines, and pretty much what comes up every time is the devil dog, and with America is the flag and the eagle. I like everything. I'm thinking in another 2 days, when it's really laid out, then you could probably judge it.
one of the biggest things, you know, having this shop on the base is two things. One is building the cars and giving the guys a place that they can trust, that they can go, you know they're not going to get ripped off, know that they're going to get some good quality stuff, and also a destination where they can bring their family by and really see West Coast Customs, see some of the artwork that's similar to the artwork we have here, and see the cool cars that we have on display down there, and get a set of wheels and tires, maybe. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. Here at West Coast Customs, we love to give back. Make-A-Wish reached out to us. They said they have a few kids that would love to come visit the shop. I think that means a lot.
It's really unbelievable.
It's a dream come true.
Are you throwing up the W? So right now we're in the final stages of the final assembly of our shop here on Camp Pendleton. So the guys are working really hard. We got the graphics going up in the lobby right now. They're getting ready to put the sign up, getting ready to put the rest of the stuff away, and hopefully we'll be ready for business in about a day. Oh, whoa, whoa. You're making me nervous up there. Hey, Pete, you have a button to make the sign bigger?
No.
Good job, Pete. So the sign's up, it looks amazing. Now the next step is get everything cleaned up and ready for the grand opening. Here at West Coast Customs, we love to give back. Usually we'll build a vehicle that we auction off and raise money for a great cause, and sometimes, you know, something more special. This time around, Make-A-Wish reached out to us. They said they have a few kids that would love to come visit the shop and get a tour and hang out with us for the day, and I think that means a lot.
Make-A-Wish grants the wishes to children with life-threatening medical conditions between the ages of 2.5 to 18. Our mission is to enrich the human experience with hope, strength, and joy.
That really makes us feel special. I mean, they could have anything in the world, and they chose to come here.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hi.
I'm gonna make sure Big Dane and myself take care of these kids, you know, give them something, you know, a little special.
I'm Big Dane. What's your name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
First kid that's coming to visit us is Emmanuel. He's coming all the way from Holland, and I think that's great, you know. One, he gets to see California, and he gets to hang out at West Coast Customs with us for the day.
This area here is we film the majority of our production cars, that's the one on TV, are all filmed in this area. Every build is pretty different. On average, some of the cars that we work on with a full build, it takes us about 2.5 months. It was really cool to meet Emmanuel, him going through what he's going through, and going through Make-A-Wish Foundation to have an opportunity to come here and walk through the shop and be with me and Ryan from West Coast Customs. That right there showed and proved to me that we're making a difference in somebody's lives across this world. This is Emmanuel right here. He's with Make-A-Wish Foundation, and he had an opportunity to do anything he wanted to do in the world, and he chose to come to West Coast Customs.
Pleasure. I feel honored myself.
No, it definitely makes us feel honored for us to be chosen by somebody through Make-A-Wish Foundation that they want to come here.
It was really cool to have Emmanuel come to the shop with his family today and just really visit and see what goes on here. Big Dane gave him a really cool tour, showed him everything, kind of took him through each job, and just really explained how different it is than them seeing us on TV. It's a big difference.
Started different than television.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. We got a lot of stuff going on. I think it made his day, and, you know, for us, ultimately, it's one of those special things that we're always thankful to do because, you know, you never know what's going to happen with him and what he's fighting. I think definitely Emmanuel's wish really came true, and I'm, you know, happy to be a part of that. I'm glad you guys came, and, you know, maybe we'll call some guys over and we can take some pictures.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome for your brother.
Really nice to be here, and it's really unbelievable. Yeah?
West Coast.
Yesterday we had Manuel from Make-A-Wish come by and hang out with us for the day. Today we have Taylor and Ricky coming by to also get a tour and hang out with us.
We started the business with a $5,000 loan, and we've grown the business to where it is today over the years. We love what we do, so we keep on pushing. Let me fix that tie for you. You gotta have you looking right. These guys that work in here are really, really skillful at what they do and their skill sets as far as metal fabrication. And there go Ish. Hey, Ish, how you doing, buddy?
We out, that's right.
Ish was just in a meeting.
For me, it's a dream come true. It was fun, and I want to do it again sometime.
I like seeing all the cars and their artwork on the walls and all that.
What's your favorite car?
Camaro.
Yeah?
I like the IROC.
Nice.
I love the Camaro that you guys did for Corn the Monster one.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one.
That one was nice. He drives the crap out of that car.
You guys have an amazing shop. All you guys are great. The work that you do, what a tight-knit family you are. I could see why it would relate to our families.
One big happy family. 1, 2, 3.
Are you throwing up the W? Yeah. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. Man, I like it. This truck's easy. This one's going so smooth. Just when we thought this build was going good, we hit another roadblock.
My biggest thing was on the hood. Just like the contrast is like immediate.
But you don't think that's gonna look weird too? So the guys have been working really, really hard on this truck. I mean, we've gotten a long way in only a couple days. So right now we're in a good spot. Beltec just came through.
Suspension has arrived.
Yeah. Beltec's one of the companies that really started this whole lower truck world. I mean, when I first started lowering trucks, when I started my business, I always used Beltec. You should have full suspension, shocks, everything you need.
We do like a 5.7? Is what they gave us, a 5.7?
Yeah, 5.7. Okay. That's what I figured, because it's gonna have 24s. I told them we don't want to cut anything, so keep it clean. They said they have a perfect kit.
We're doing 5.7 Beltec drop on this. What that is we're doing 5 inches in the front and 7 in the rear.
To give it the stance that we're looking for. Since we are putting big wheels on it, we don't gotta lower it crazy, and we want it to be reliable where whoever ends up winning this truck can get in it and drive it every day as a daily driver. All right, let's do it.
The biggest focus is suspension. So now it's time to get up in the air and get it lowered.
The guys are here from MHD. They brought the wheels for this truck build. But one of the biggest pieces of the puzzle is putting a nice set of wheels on a truck. I think it's gonna give it that sport truck feel that we're looking for. Hopefully, there's gonna be one happy Marine. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Good. Are these the bad boys?
These are the bad boys right here.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect, because all we gotta really do is just tape it off and spray these red.
Yeah, these easily come off and just paint them.
Oh, these pop out?
Yeah.
Oh, there's drills from the rear side, and you can take apart the cap.
Oh, that
so
makes it way easier.
All the inserts.
Because usually we gotta tape all that off, and it takes hours and hours on hours. So that works. Kenny, we're good. He's come out. So remember, the guys always are mad because they gotta tape those off. So this will come out. You can spray that red, put them right back in, we're ready to go. And they got a little lip on them too, that's cool.
We run at 285.
Yeah, is that what they run on these?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Man, I like it. This truck's easy. See, this is a problem. This one's going so smooth that
Everything's easy when you have a plan.
well, we have a plan, you're right. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Yep.
Yeah.
7 Ps,
baby.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, brother.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Kenny.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks again.
So Linex came and did their magic. The roof is painted. Next step is Snug Top's on their way to bring us their new Snug Top lid. And the back end of this truck will be done.
How's it going?
It's good. Can't
Let's set that boy up, see what we got.
Snugtop is a fiberglass manufacturer. We do lids, tonneau covers, and camper shells for pickup trucks. We will have our classic low profile. It's all painted in-house with the OEM color code. You get the truck color to us, and we get you the product with the original color. It really complements the truck. It looks original. That has a double lock security. If you go to the supermarket and you lock your stuff in the bag, you can be sure it's still there when you come back.
Looks like that's a wrap, huh?
Thanks a lot. Looks good.
Oh, definitely. Makes a big difference, just in look. So,
Looks like it really complements the truck. We'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
Really, at the end of the day, when we do these cars, everything's all about wheels and tires. We don't build one car in this shop when we don't do wheels and tires. So we called up our friends over at Corgi. They're bringing us in the top of the line machines. And I'm excited just to be a part of it, because to be able to partner up with the best of the best, to create the best of the best, there's nothing better than that. What's up, guys?
Hey, Ryan.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy. Corgi, not many people knows about them in US yet, but has been around for 50 years, because was actually the inventor of the first rim clamp tire changer in 1962.
Dude, what'd you bring us? I mean, that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, we bring you the best. I know you work with some fancy wheels. I can see them here.
Right.
Some of those, they cost almost 10 grand for the set of wheels, so with this machine, which is completely touchless, you won't mess up any wheel. You
That's
won't
awesome.
touch any wheel. Special about this machine, it's completely touchless. So once we lock the wheel on the turntable, all the rest is done without touching the wheel. So not many competitor can say that about their machine, because they actually touch the rim, and we don't want to scratch some set of wheels that they actually cost $5,000 to $10,000.
So how big a wheel can it do? Can it go up to?
This one goes up to 32 inches, upgradable to 36. So nice. I think you're pretty much covered.
Nice. That's good. That's what I wanted to hear, just to make sure. No damaging rims, and it'll do up to a 32. We're good to go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me grab my guys and have them help you get these machines in here.
This machine is the latest born in the Corgi family, so it's the ultimate touchless tire changer. This is what you can find in the Ferrari factory, Lamborghini factory, so they always choose the best.
Wow. Are these all the pieces for the rims?
The wheels, yeah.
Jeez. The cool thing is they come out, though, at least.
No, they're cool. My biggest thing was on the hood.
Just when we thought this build was going good, we hit another roadblock.
You know, obviously you told us to tape the lines like this.
What color is the grill, though?
Red. So just like the contrast is like immediate.
I guess maybe I was thinking the grill was black. There was a little bit of an issue with the hood, with the way the paint lined up. Me and Kenny came up with a good idea, so all we need to do is retape it, spray it, and get it off to the final assembly. Can you just turn it at the top of the edge?
Yeah, we can go like an inch up or something, so it looks like it's...
But you don't think that's gonna look weird, too?
Or do it up here where the body, where this character line is. Come here, the character line, and finish it across.
Yeah, that works.
Alrighty.
Okay, done. Cool. Go time. So the truck's coming out really well. Everything's coming together. Right now, they just finished taping off all the graphics, get the paint sprayed on it, put the wheels on it, and ship it off to Pendleton.
You're ready for paint.
So we're in the home stretch. The truck's almost done. The Camp Pendleton shop looks amazing. Everything really came together good. I mean, it really feels like a real West Coast custom store. The only thing we're missing out is this sign. I mean, you look at this sign on the building and it's as small as my business card. So I'm gonna call up my friend Jerry over at Storyland, see if he can make us an extra large West Coast custom sign to really give this building our stamp of approval. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. It's officially the opening day of West Coast Customs on Camp Pendleton.
You definitely delivered. You over-delivered.
This is the moment that I'm sure everybody's waiting for.
I'm still numb. I've never been numb from head to toe.
So in the last few years, we've been doing a lot of work with the military, really a lot with the Marine Corps. One of the most recent opportunities come in front of us is they want us to open a mini West Coast Customs store on Camp Pendleton. So what's the catch?
We got a special mission for you.
Okay.
We need you to build a Chevy pickup truck for a service member to win during our grand opening.
Done. We're gonna make it simple, but it's still gonna have our style to it. And hopefully when we give this thing away, we'll blow away one lucky Marine.
We have a product called Line X. Well, this seals out the bed 100%. It's a tough product all the way around.
I've never painted at a military base before, so that's kind of trippy. I would think that would be illegal.
The Marines, when they come in there, I want them to feel like they're here.
We're doing 5/7 belt check drop on this. What that is we're doing 5 inches in the front and 7 in the rear to really get this thing an even look.
I guess maybe I was thinking the grill was black. There was a little bit of an issue with the hood, with the way the paint lined up. Me and Kenny came up with a good idea, so all we need to do is retape it, spray it, and get it off to the final assembly. Right now, they just finished taping off all the graphics, get the paint sprayed on it, put the wheels on it, and ship it off to Pendleton.
The wheels are done. Time to get on the car.
So the big day is here. The truck turned out awesome. The shop turned out amazing. I'm gonna bring down some of our West Coast Customs cars to really give it that authentic feel for this grand opening. I'm gonna give the keys away to a lucky service member. Hopefully, they're a big fan of ours, so they'll really enjoy this truck. So today's the day. It's officially the opening day of West Coast Customs on Camp Pendleton in the MCX Center. We're really excited. The shop really came together good. So we're gonna go watch the ribbon cutting ceremony, and then we'll be open for business.
Thank you very much for everyone being here. And I'd also like to recognize our honored guests here today. Those guests are the Marine sailors and service members who have deployed in defense of our country, who have fought for our freedom to allow us to do what we're doing today. So let's give a good round of applause for all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your day.
It's opening day at Camp Pendleton, and already Marines are coming in, orders are coming in, they're already excited. Should be great business for us. It's something new that we haven't done, and we're as excited as the Marines are to be on base.
It all came together really well.
Yeah, it did.
I'm excited.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks great. Big change, huh?
Outstanding.
When the Marines come in here, I want them to feel like, you know, this is authentic West Coast Customs.
Well, as soon as you walk in here, you feel it.
Yeah, you feel it. It's like
the West Coast
yeah.
Customs.
That's my new logo we've been working on.
Well, that's awesome.
WCC Barracks.
Camp Pendleton.
We knew that West Coast Customs was going to bring their brand and their flair to Camp Pendleton, and they over-delivered, and I think the Marines are really enjoy it. The folks that are walking in, they're happy, smiling.
You know, having our display here, this will show, you know, a couple different videos in our shows, and we have an audio system here. I didn't want to cram too much in here where it was, you know, it wasn't comfortable, but I wanted to show enough of our product and, you know that this is the real deal.
I think the Marines are going to definitely appreciate that. We asked you to bring your brand to Camp Pendleton, and you've knocked it out of the park.
We're excited. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of vehicles driving around with West Coast Customs. As soon as you see it, you're going to know that's a West Coast Customs touch car. So we're very happy about it. You raised the bar, man.
Yeah, you raised the bar now.
So you got to see the shop, though. This is where the transformation really happened, right?
It's unreal.
And this is all spray paint art.
Yeah, when we gave you this piece, it was just plain. And just to see this is
such a big difference,
amazing.
Right?
It's unbelievable.
I'm really happy. I think all of our partners came together and, you know, helped us out and my team, and just, it's authentic at the end of the day.
You definitely delivered. You over-delivered.
That's what we try to do.
Beautiful. The Marines are going to eat it up.
I'm really excited, you know?
I'm telling you, the Marines love customizing their vehicles, and now that they have you, they're going to do it the right way. So we're really proud of them.
Good, me too.
What the crew was able to do with this building itself, putting the detail into the drawings, it's just unbelievable. It's great.
Thank you guys again.
Thank you.
Hopefully,
awesome.
You know, you guys are bringing cars.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I think
you gotta get a little West Coast Customs stuff.
I'm gonna have to cut down, eat once a day, and save my money to bring it in here. The thing is, who's gonna be first? Who's gonna be the first
service member, the first warfighter that gets their vehicle done so they can show off their vehicles cruising down Bandit Grip here in Camp Pendleton. So I know I'll be on the lookout to see some of them.
I'm definitely gonna have to take my car in because I already got some stuff from them. I want some more. My car is, hopefully it's gonna be coming in here for sure.
After seeing this Bentley, I'm definitely gonna bring my Mazda RX-8, see what they could do with it. Make it look like something like this. Make it look like a pretty pricey car.
The shop is open. It's been a huge success. We're already taking orders. I got a lot of jobs lined up for next week. So next step is to go give away this truck.
It's a great day. What an exciting time. West Coast Customs really hit the ball out of the park today by teaming up with MCCS to provide this outstanding truck. I mean, this is unbelievable. And somebody's going to be extremely happy. Ryan, I really want to thank you. I know you're a fan of the military. You're here today because of that. And I just want to give you a personal coin of mine. It's to give to somebody who's a friend of the Marine Corps. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Without further ado,
unlock that box.
The locked box.
So, this is the moment that I'm sure everybody's waiting for. Sergeant Edward Naleska.
I feel like crying like a 4-year-old. I'm still numb. I've never been numb from head to toe to this day, and I can't thank West Coast Customs enough for even giving this opportunity for somebody to win it. And to be me, I'm just overwhelmed with joy.
Goes line next, so you can throw anything back there.
It's great that it's a sergeant in the Marine Corps, so I don't think there's anybody more deserving than a sergeant, so I'm excited about that. This truck is awesome. Marines like trucks, Marines like West Coast Customs, so I just think it's what a great day for the Marine Corps and for the sergeant.
Check it out.
Oh, my.
We did all black leather in it. We upgraded the stereo in it, navigation.
Can't believe this. I can't. I just still can't believe it, yes.
Giving away a truck like this, it's a great feeling. I mean, the Marines obviously do what they do to keep us safe, so I can really go and do the job that I do every day. And we got to thank them, and I think this is another piece of West Coast Customs saying thank you to our military. And I mean, it's just it's a great day. So now I'm gonna go take Edward for a real West Coast Customs ride. Whew. Turned out good.
I just want to thank Ryan and everybody that helped put this truck together. Everybody at West Coast Customs, thank you very much. I can't thank you enough.
Truck's good though, huh?
It does. Brand spanking new. I didn't even check the mileage. 38 miles.
38 miles, bro. This has obviously been a lot of work. I mean, setting up the shop, figuring out the personnel, building a truck, and then finally giving it away. It's a good experience for me, and it just shows more and more people how much we are involved with the military and how much we love to give back. And you know, it's at the end of the day, it's a great feeling. Much, much better.
You like it?
Yeah. Sweet. I think it looks the way it needed to look, you know? The little business card was a little small. That's what I call a West Coast Customs sign. Next time on Inside West Coast Customs. So we just got a call for a new build from a company called Trade Group, which is actually working with another company called Red 5 Studios. Hey, brought the whole crew. Ryan. And they're about to release this new game that they're coming out with called Firefall. It's probably gonna have crazy graphics. It's gonna have, you know, vehicles from outer space, and they're gonna wanna replicate one of those. These guys don't mess around. Wow, where are we working on this again?
How you guys doing?